Ladies and gentlemen, members of the Teams of Excellence, those joining us via live stream from home and abroad, and all of us joining here on site and friends from the media, good morning. First of all, we would like to welcome all of you to the 2025 Presidential Hackathon Awards ceremony. I'm Catherine Liu, your host for today. The Presidential Hackathon was launched in 2018 and is now entering its 8th year. Over the years, we continue to champion government open data as well as cross-agency interdisciplinary collaboration. So we connect experts from diverse fields. We aim to accelerate public sector innovation. So we want to harness the hacker spirit to optimize government services and efficiency. And for this year, the theme of the domestic track is Twin Transition, Green Growth. So under the theme, we have invited innovators from around Taiwan to utilize data, technology, and creativity to help Taiwan respond to the dual challenges of climate change and digital transformation in order to find new solutions for a sustainable future. So the twin transition, meaning transition in climate change and digital transition, which are prominent issues around the world. And as for the international track, the theme is digital innovation for resilience and sustainability. So in line with the UN SDGs, we hope to leverage digital tech to enhance social resilience and also drive sustainability and create a more livable environment for all. So that's a brief introduction to the themes of the two tracks. And before we officially start, let us turn our attention to the screen for the concept video for this year's Presidential Hackathon.
迄衫我穿的，有啲个有放哦。这题我穿的啦，有顺过会感呢。按怎么用的电拢会电。
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to welcome Dr. Lai Qing, the President of the Republic of China, Taiwan, to enter the presidential ceremonial hall. So please be seated. Thank you very much, President Lai, for joining us today and showing your personal support for all the teams of excellence. And thank you for your recognition and backing for this event so we can continue to host this event. Before we officially start, actually, there's a team of experts or committee members, coaches, judges working behind the scenes to make the event possible. So first of all, let's welcome and thank all of the members of the Hackathon committee. So please, members of the committee, please rise and receive the applause and recognition from all of us here. We want to thank you for your professional guidance, which have made today's event possible. Thank you very much. Moving on, we would like to acknowledge the judges who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes. They discussed numerous times to select the winners for today, and also the expert mentors selflessly shared their professional knowledge to help the teams refine their proposals. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite all the members, expert judges, coaches, and mentors to please stand up. And we would like to give a big round of applause to thank all of you, all the experts, coaches, judges, and mentors for your selfless contribution. Thank you very much. And in this heartwarming moment towards the end, we like to capture this memorable moment. So may I invite the president, all the guests, and team members to look toward the photographer on the stage for two group pictures. So first off, we'll have a static picture. So please look into camera in the front. Moving on for the second picture, let's have a moving or dynamic picture. So please wave to the camera or move your hands or thumbs up or finger heart. You may actually put up your hand pose and look into the camera for this moving picture. Thank you very much for your cooperation and thank you, President Lai. So moving on, we are going to move to the most exciting parts of the day. And I think many of you are quite nervous about this because each of the team will have 2.5 minutes to present your proposal to President Lai and other distinguished guests joining us today. And each of you will have 2.5 minutes for your presentation. So now, first of all, let's hear from the representative from the first teams of excellence from the team Re-School to share with us their creative insights. A big round of applause. President Lai, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm the member of Re-School. I'm a professor from NTU Department of Geography. So it seems like we are doing an educational project. You know, in education, we want no one to be left behind. But today, we also think that no place shall be left behind or neglected, including rural areas, in order to achieve a balanced development in Taiwan. So one of the major challenges facing rural areas is like a low birth rate and declining population and aging population. So the key is actually to focus on the student population in elementary school. We want to make sure they can sustain in the future. But usually in elementary school, usually it's the local departmental educational directors serving as the principals of schools, but they really are struggling. So we see that government departments in central or local governments have actually spent a lot of money in different schools, but actually all the resources are dispersed and not aggregated onto one single platform. So to address these challenges, actually no agency can deal with them alone. But actually, if we can have one single platform, all the agencies can join forces to achieve greater synergy. So we invite the head of the education department from Kaohsiung city government, who is also joining us today, to help us with this project. Also, we invite members from the smart city committees or information office of local government. I think all the offices of all local governments should join hands to think about how we can better deploy our resources. And we can also think about how we can leverage data and technology to maximize data efficiency. So that's why we're happy to share our project with you. And we have invited heads of different local educational and IT departments to join our team to create this one-stop information platform in order to aggregate and match different resources and to reduce resource duplication. And over the process, of course, we know that we want to achieve balanced development by leaving no place behind. And one of the important foundation of the project actually is shown in our proposal. That is, we are very honored to receive the recognition from the review committee. Okay, time's up. Thank you very much to the first team, Re-School. Moving on, let's invite the representative from the second team, the AI-powered green chemistry diagnostic advisor, for your presentation. President Lai, dear officials, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. So our proposal aims to create a one-stop information portal for SMEs for safer chemical alternatives. The motivation is that actually R&D talent is facing a serious shortage. So a lot of people are being attracted to work in high-tech industry instead. So we call for the government to actually play the critical role in this regard. Actually, Ministry of Environment has collected more than 200,000 entries of chemical data. It serves as a good foundation for this project. And over the past few years, we have conducted a verification program on the 200,000 plus. Most of them are hazardous chemicals, and all these data have been verified for their accuracy. But actually, one thing that's very challenging about this platform is that we need to actually manually search one chemical after another manually. So it takes maybe 35 days for you to really land a safer chemical alternative for one toxic chemical. So that's why we worked with National Taiwan University to join our team to create this project. We want to have a one-stop information portal to be accessed by enterprises. So this is a brief demo. So let's say if we want to look for this environmental hormone, or the 4-nanophenol. Actually, this is a restricted chemical substance around the world. We want to look for a safer alternative in this database. And it shows that AE and FAE are known safer chemical alternatives in the industry. So for MP, it's now being strictly or banned globally, for example, in the US and the EU. But now we know that AE and FAE are not being that as widely restricted as MP. So this kind of portal can help us reduce the time from 35 days to maybe half a day. And also information efficiency increased by 70 times, and it's a around-the-clock service. So we'll continue to update, refine this platform, and expand it to different parts of the supply chain. For example, by having customized solution for different businesses. Thank you very much. Time's up. And moving on, let's hear from the third team of excellence, the carbon strivers. A big round of applause. President Lai, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Cho Pai from the Carbon Strivers. So we want to track, integrate information regarding carbon and waste from the construction industry. So actually the problems stem from different parts of the construction life cycle. Every year we generate about 70 million tons of construction waste. Actually, a large amount of them can be reused, but actually during the construction of buildings, because of lack of mapping foundation, we cannot really determine what kind of waste can be further reused. And because of lack of data, actually, some of them may be put into landfill or sold illegally. And some of the problems take place in the front end. For example, before the construction takes place, we can actually reduce a lot of carbon. Once the construction starts, we can only focus on replacing existing materials, making carbon reduction less efficient. So that's why we want to leverage BIM, Building Information Modeling, and Digital Product Passport to achieve a low-carbon construction industry. Now, in terms of design, we actually established this generic BIM components, which engineers can use in their BIM for their modeling to have real-time estimates of the carbon footprint of their project, and also know where in their project they can further reduce their carbon emissions, so they could just go according to plan. In terms of materials, we have this DPP for different construction materials from the, we want to record the texture, materials, and carbon footprint of different materials, and the information are being integrated into the BIM system. In the future, in the deconstruction phase, the team can actually look into the BIM model to come up with corresponding deconstruction or dismantling plans. And also in the waste position stage, the team can also make sure that some of the waste can be actually recycled and reused and verified. We hope to leverage our project to reduce carbon emissions in construction project and also achieve a 20% reduction in carbon emission in construction. So we want to achieve low carbon and circular vision in the construction sector. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your sharing. Thank you to Carbon Strivers. And the fourth team of excellence, we are going to welcome the John and team for the presentation. Good morning, everyone. We are from the John and team. We hope that coffee grounds can be turned into treasure as part of our circular economy. So we work with Family Mart and the Ministry of Environment, and also, for example, Syntec and Infinitobu to leverage our synergy in order to create a circular economy for coffee grounds. So every year, Taiwanese consume over 3.7 billion cups of coffee a year, generating 110,000 tons of coffee grounds, 90% of which end up in landfills. But actually, these treated coffee grounds can be raw materials made into apparel or handmade soaps. And in Family Mart alone, it costs $40 million for them to dispose their coffee grounds. But actually, coffee grounds mold easily. They contain a lot of moisture. They are dispersed and cost a lot to dispose of them, and its source is unstable, making scaling very difficult. And also, the sector is regulated by the Waste Disposal Act, so our team want to address this challenge. So Family Mart just last year actually focused on this concept of reverse logistics. So through the interministerial negotiation, the Ministry of the Environment, the Resource Circulation Administration agreed that coffee grounds shall not be treated as waste under the Act. So as such, Family Mart started to deploy drying machines in store so they can dry the coffee grounds and then put them into reverse logistics for the use. So the Resource Circulation Administration actually established this sustainable management platform for plant residues online to address the difficulties of matching. So we started to broaden the scope. Now the Family Mart stores have installed the 2,200 units of drying machines, and hope to expand the concept to other convenience store franchises or coffee brands. Of course, we welcome civil participation. The hackathon is just the beginning. We hope that in the near to long-term future, we hope to increase the recycling rate and reuse rate. Ultimately, we hope to invite more people to participate in this movement and establish a national recycling campaign by providing incentives. So this is not just a coffee grounds recycling plan. It's from coffee grounds to tea grounds, from Family Mart to your home. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your presentation.
Next, we would like to welcome the 5th Team of Excellence, the Strivers, to share their project. Good morning, Mr. President. We are from the Strivers. This year, we don't start with surgeries. We want to innovate the system. This July, we first implemented pre-hospital blood transfusion to save the life of a truck driver. But we found that actually it takes more than 1 hour to transport blood to that place. So that is why we want to see whether or not we can aerial deliver these blood stocks. So this is why we want to ensure that we can save lives. So that is why we invited different companies from different sectors, for example, Zhonghua Telecom to look into telecommunications, and also Tri-Service Hospital to look into the possibility of pre-hospital blood storage. So we were able to save 85% of the time, making a 50-minute trip into 3 minutes. These drones would carry the blood, and there are 7 emergent air corridors. We saved 50% of the transportation time. So when these disasters happen, the ambulance can carry the blood to the site, and remotely we can activate the drones to transport the blood. And we basically integrated telecommunications, blood, AI system, and cold chain so that we can save people's lives. This also is part of the Executive Yuan's National Development Project. We hope that we can bridge the gap between rural and urban divide. In addition, we hope that low-tier whole blood and also high-orbit satellites can assist in perfecting this project. This project has already been implemented in New Taipei City. We want to apply it nationwide. We are the Strivers. We hope that with aerial blood delivery and pre-hospital blood storage, we can save more lives. Thank you very much. Thank you, representative from the Strivers. Next, this year's presidential hackathon wants to encourage the public sector or civil servants to enhance their AI literacy. So that is why we have a new category of award called AI application in public sector. So our team of excellence in this category is Civic Works Guardian. We would like to welcome the representative. Good morning. We would like to apply AI in public construction to save people's lives. Public construction projects are not only in charge of national competitiveness, but also employs a huge number of people. However, when disasters happen, many people's lives are threatened. Why do we have very good regulations, but defects and accidents still happen? I think it has a lot to do with enforcement, and it has nothing to do with the lack of management. But in fact, many people need to face a lot of fragmented data. So if they cannot really go to enforce the inspections, they cannot address these defects, then there will be safety gaps. So that is why we want to look into the different kinds of AI imaging technologies. They can basically identify people who are not wearing safety helmets. But we have to do more than that. That is why we have incorporated this kind of technology. And through multimodal AI machine learning mechanisms, we want to create an AI agent. So the engineers can take photos of the construction site. Then the AI can actually automatically inspect whether or not it meets safety standards. We want to verify this concept and prove this concept. So we looked into a pilot project, and we were able to shorten the inspection process from 7 days into 8 minutes. A lot of the safety reports can be submitted to the safety inspectors. This is not only a technological breakthrough, it also means that we have more time for preemption. In the future, we want to utilize this idea and ensure that we can make the entire public construction procedure more intelligent, and we believe that the benefits would be much larger than the cost of establishing the system. Most importantly, we can save a lot of lives. So our mission is that we ensure every laborer can go back home safely, and the public construction works can be more perfect. Thank you very much. We would like to thank the 6 domestic track teams. We all heard these very innovative ideas, and they would possibly be applied in public construction. Now we would like to welcome the 2 teams from the international track. Each team has 2 minutes.
First on work of the Crop Now team in India. Welcome.
India. And Crop Now is something we're creating to change the lifestyle of farmer and for a better world. So while we doing research, what we actually want to do for agriculture, we came across a case from India called as Ramesh Kahamankar. This person drank a pesticide bottle in the farm where he grows food for us. So not only Ramesh, we see every 1 hour in India, a farmer commits suicide. Why they do this? They do this because India is world's 3rd largest water stressed country. We see 1,123 billion cubic meter of water used in India every year. And 85% of this water is being used and utilized for agriculture only. We see 65% of wastage in agriculture water there, and unpredictable weather, high labor costs, unavailability of labor, and late disease detection and risk management is what farmers are not able to do. And they're not able to pay back the investment, pay back the loans what they're getting from bank. So we have an answer. We have introduced a product called as Nest, which helps farmer to take smart moves and better decisions. And we sense the data from the environment, microclimate, and soil data, and we analyze this data to get better solutions to farmers. So we basically do risk management and preventive care. So we see 87% of Asia-Pacific farmers are very small, and these farmers are giving us 80% of food. We also validated our product in India. We saw we save 40% of water and 70% reduction in the pesticide use. And we can optimize our product for 70 plus crops, and we can increase the efficiency, and also maintenance cost can be reduced, and we can create employment in every region around 25 to 30. So we decreased 25% of carbon emission, and it can power up to 2 BHK house for 20 days. And these are the SDG goals. And when we come to Taiwan, Taiwan is a global leader in electronics and semiconductors. We are looking to collaborate and learn from here and introduce this in our nation, India. And thank you for Taiwan and Mr. President, to give me this opportunity to represent 1.6 billion people from India. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing, Mr. Kabir. Please return to your seat. And next, let's welcome a team up from Taiwan and France. Let's welcome Beyond Hearing, He Junde 先生. Please come onto the stage.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Junde, and I'm really glad to introduce Beyond Hearing. AR glasses for deaf people to see the sound. Have you tried to imagine what it would be like to live a world without sound? For millions of hard-of-hearing people, this is a reality they face every day. 1 of 6 people around the world are suffering from hearing loss, and they have a 200% chance to get dementia than hearing people. And in our interview, there are over 80% mentioned that sound localization is a major issue in their daily life, which means they want to know where the sound comes from. And I can totally relate to this because my sister is one of them. She was diagnosed one side of hearing loss since 2021. So I'm thinking what I can do for the hard-of-hearing people. That's why I create Beyond Hearing. With Beyond Hearing, deaf people can finally feel safe and confident about the world around them. And this is a concept we combine the augmented reality, AI, machine learning, and open data. And as you see, you can directly see the sound in front of you. And this is our functional prototype. You can see the blue light indicate where the sound it is and what kind of sound it is. And we already test with 100 people and have the patent pending in Taiwan and the US. And next step, we will collaborate with the hospital. And during the presidential hackathon, we have the MOU with the Tri-Service General Hospital, and we are developing the next prototype to test in the hospital. And Beyond Here also fit the sustainable development goals, the good health and well-being, and reduce inequality. And our business model first is B2B2C to directly to contact our customer, and then our final goal is B2B to sell our licensing our SDK to the big AR company. And here is our people behind Beyond Hearing, and Junde. I bring 5.5 year R&D experience from TSMC, and we have Yi-Ting with the AR expert, and Kai Bo, she's a software and hardware engineer. So this is Beyond Hearing. Join us to unleash deaf people's hearing superpower. Thank you.
Thanks to our 2 teams from International Track for their wonderful presentations.
We have seen more and more innovative projects from international teams now, so we would like to thank the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and also our foreign missions in Taiwan. We have teams from France and India, so we have especially invited 2 ambassadors from France and India to speak to us.
President Lai, distinguished dignitaries, excellencies from foreign offices, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure to be here today and a matter of pride for the India-Taipei Association that an Indian company is being recognized at Taiwan's Presidential Hackathon, an initiative that exemplifies innovation in public governance and practical use of technology for societal good. And the solution today that was presented is in the sector of agriculture, a sector very important to both of us, for Taiwan as well as for India. I would like to congratulate the organizers for creating a platform that brings together government, industry, and innovators to solve real-world problems. The Presidential Hackathon reflects Taiwan's strong commitment to digital governance, to openness, and citizen-centric innovation, values that deeply resonate with India's own development trajectory and the governance priorities. The recognition of the Indian company here today is significant. It reflects the growing maturity and global relevance of India's innovation ecosystem, particularly in areas such as digital solutions and AI-enabled platforms. Indian innovators today are increasingly contributing not only to markets, but also to solutions that affect the lives of the common citizens. This award also highlights the strengthening technology and innovation linkages between India and Taiwan. Over the years, our cooperation has expanded across several sectors, from semiconductors to electronics to digital technologies and talent exchanges. Platforms such as the presidential hackathon provides an important bridge between our two innovation ecosystems. On behalf of the India Taipei Association, I warmly congratulate all the award-winning companies and commend the organizers for their forward-looking initiative. We look forward to deeper engagement between India and Taiwan and the innovators from both our societies. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Acting Director Gayawat. We invite you to return to your seat. And also, it is an honor to welcome Director Frank Paris of French office in Taipei. Let's give him a warm round of applause.
Lai 总统、郑副院长、林部长、彭部长、吴市长、
Dear ministers, Ms. Gaikwad, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. First of all, I would like to thank the organizer for inviting me and my Indian friend to this award ceremony. Taiwan, India, and France have close relationship. We all honor the values of democracy. So we would like to congratulate all the participating teams. All of your innovative solutions are very, very interesting. They're also very outstanding. These projects not only solve real-world problems, it also improves solidarity in the society. It also stimulates more exchanges so that innovators can create a better future. This is why President Lai, I would like to say that the French office in Taipei is very happy to join efforts with the president's office. 36 Taiwanese young talents visited France last year. Some of them left a deep impression. Some went to Nice and attended UN's Maritime Conference. This year, we have other projects to facilitate these talent exchanges so that Taiwan has more opportunities to learn about the high-tech industry, high-tech in France, including, for example, space technology. There will also be cultural and sport exchanges. They can also learn French in France. I hope the recipients of the award will not hesitate and enroll in this exchange program before February. I'm sure that through these programs, people will be able to contribute more to the world. I think this is the biggest contribution we can provide to a resilient democracy. The French office in Taipei will continue to bridge and consolidate Taiwan-French relationships. France always welcomes Taiwan. Thank you very much. Thank you, Director Frank Koja, Paul Pahis-Vilasek, for your remarks. We would like to thank the two distinguished guests. Now, the moment we all have been waiting for, I would like to invite everyone to put your hands together and with your warmest applause, welcome President Lai Ching-te for his remarks. Let's welcome President Lai.
Vice Premier Zheng Lijun, Secretary General to the President, heads of various ministries, Director Frank Paris of the French office in Taipei, Acting Director General Ms. Gayowat of the India Taipei Association, all the selection committee members, all teams of excellence, distinguished guests, good morning. Welcome to the Presidential Office to share the achievements of the 2025 Presidential Hackathon. It's inspiring to see teams from diverse fields embodying the spirit of open collaboration and innovation, using data and technology to tackle public issues. Let's give a big round of applause to the teams of excellence. Now, in its 8th year, the Presidential Hackathon has awarded 41 teams in the domestic track and 14 teams in the international track as teams of excellence. The selected proposals cover a wide range of topics, including healthcare optimization, social safety, environmental protection, and transportation improvements. Many of these excellent proposals have already been turned into concrete policies, becoming part of our daily lives and driving Taiwan's progress. Facing climate change and digital transformation, this year's domestic track is centered around the theme of dual transformation for green growth. We've invited the nation's top innovators to propose solutions for Taiwan's sustainable future. This highlights Taiwan's commitment to digital and net zero transformation and aims to use the expertise and innovative actions of all participants to help Taiwan progress steadily on our path to the green growth. Now, let's give a round of applause to congratulate the 5 teams of excellence from the domestic track. Reschool, thank you for improving planning efficiency and helping schools better utilize their campuses for local development. Please give a big round of applause to them. AI-powered green chemistry diagnostic adversary. Thank you for helping businesses create a one-stop solution for chemical risk assessment and safe alternatives. Please give them a big round of applause. And a lot of winners are from underprivileged groups. This includes the Carbon Strivers, the Zanan team, and the Strivers. And I will want to introduce them. The Carbon Strivers, thank you for building a system to track and manage carbon footprints at every stage of construction projects. This covers every stage of construction projects. Thank you. The Zanan team, thank you for creating a platform to recycle and reuse over 120,000 tons of coffee grounds every year. Please give them a big round of applause. The Strivers, thank you for integrating blood donation centers and hospitals to improve emergency blood supply and trauma survival rates in remote areas to strengthen healthcare resilience. Please give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. I'd also like to thank Civic Works Guardian for winning the special award for AI in public service innovation. You use AI to create a complete system for site safety and quality management, further advancing Taiwan's transparent construction governance. Additionally, our international track teams have also excelled. This year's theme is Digital Innovation for Resilience and Sustainability. It's great to see digital technology and international collaboration advancing sustainable development. Please give them a big round of applause. And I would like to congratulate CropNow from India for helping farmers monitor crop health and increase yields. Also, I would like to congratulate Beyond Hearing, a Taiwan-France collaboration, for assisting the hearing impaired with special awareness through real-time sound analysis. Please give them a big round of applause. Finally, I'd like to thank all the teams that participated in the Presidential Hackathon for their passion and creativity. Through digital technology, you've explored solutions that balance innovation and sustainability. Whether in digital governance, low-carbon cities, or green industry, your proposals are full of creativity and have given strong momentum to Taiwan's digital and net zero transformation, fully showcasing the value of the Presidential Hackathon. I hope today's achievements will turn into tomorrow's actions and that the power of innovation will continue to grow and spread throughout society. I want to give you a promise that your efforts and your results will be supported by the government, and we will include them into our national policy. And now let's drive transformation with digital technology, achieve the net zero vision through collaboration, and work together to build a smart, sustainable future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Please stay on the stage because we will now move on to the award ceremony. So first, we would like to welcome School to the stage. We would like to welcome the team to the stage to receive the award. The president will be presenting the awards. First, the certificate. Please look at the photographer in the front. And then the trophy. Please look to the front. Please take one step to the front and take a group photo with the president. Please look towards the front. Thank you. Please return to your seats. Next, we would like to welcome the second team, AI-powered Green Chemistry Diagnostic Advisor. Congratulations. First, the certificate. And then the trophy. Please look to the front. Now please take one step forward to take a group photo with the president. Congratulations to AI-powered Green Chemistry Diagnostic Advisor. Congratulations, please be seated. Now let's welcome the representatives of Decarbon Strivers. First, we would like to invite the president to present the certificate. Please look towards the front. Next, the trophy. Please take one step forward to take a group photo with the president. Once again, congratulations to Decarbon Strivers. Now we would like to welcome Zhanan team. First of all, we would like to invite the president to present the certificate. Next, the trophy. Please look at the photographer in the front. Please take one step to the front to take a group photo with the president. Congratulations to Zhanan team. Please be seated. Next, we would like to welcome the fifth team of excellence, the Strivers. Please come up to the stage. First, we would like to invite the president to present the certificate. Please look towards the front. Next, the trophy. Please look towards the front. Please take a step forward and take a group photo with the president. Congratulations to the strivers. Please be seated. Next, we would like to present this special award to the Civic Works Guardian. First, the certificate, please look towards the front. Next, the trophy. Please look towards the front. Next, please take a step forward and take a group photo with the president. Congratulations to Civic Works Guardian.
So congratulations to 6 winning teams of the domestic track. And moving on, we would like to present the award to the winners of the international track.
Taipei Association to the stage. And also welcome the Crop Now team to the stage. Now let's present the certificate first. Please look into the camera. And next, let's present the award. Please look into the camera. And now let's come forward for a group photo with President Lai and look into the camera all together. Thank you so much, Acting Director Gayawa. Please take your seat. And next, we're now welcome Director Frank Paris of French office in Taipei to the stage, and also welcome Beyond Hearing team to the stage. First, let's present the certificate. Please look into the camera. And next, let's present the award. Please look into the camera. And now come forward for a group photo with President Lai and look into the camera all together. Thank you. Thank you so much, Director Frank Paris. Please take your seats. Congratulations. 再次
We'd like to thank President Lai again for joining us personally and presenting the awards for us. Once again, let's put our hands together to thank the President for his gracious attendance and bid farewell to President Lai. Thank you very much for joining us today. And the Presidential Hackathon is now entering its 8th year. We'd like to thank you for your support and dedication. So that's the end for today's award ceremony. Thank you very much for your time. It's not showcasing only our tech breakthrough, but also our strength in interdisciplinary collaboration. Congratulations to all of the teams of excellence. So the award ceremony has come to a successful close. See you next year.